three really cool new braids. The first one's going to be like a headband braid.
It's like the Lauren Conrad headband braid to kind of hide any bangs, especially if you're trying to grow them out and get them out of your face.
Oh, right.
It's good to keep them off your forehead, so it's a great braid for that.
Cool.
You see it everywhere in magazines and on TV. So I start with a little bit more dramatic of a side part, depending what side you want to part it on. And I usually just go about an inch, maybe up to 2 inches off the hairline, and then angle it back a little over the ear. That way your braid is going to go from the top all the way to the side so you can hide your bobby pins and not have them exposed right on top. And this braid is just a traditional French braid that I'll walk you through, but especially if you're doing this on yourself, it doesn't have to be perfect and extremely tight. It's okay if it's a little bit loose and messy, especially if you're wearing it with some curls or volume in your hair. You don't want it to be a super tight braid against your volume in your curls. So I'm taking 3 strands and crossing the outside ones over the center to get your braid started, and you're just going through and adding hair from the outside to that center section before you cross over your next strand.
You started the braid inside the head a little bit, not along the hairline on the forehead.
Yeah, just starting a little bit higher, that way you just have some room for the braid to move. It doesn't need to be super tight, even elevate it a little bit. I do this on myself a lot, and I just don't think too much about it. Just start with your braid, and it's a little messy, makes it a little bit cuter. So starting with grabbing hair from the outside, adding it to that center strand, and then flipping the opposite strand over.
I like a style where messiness is built in.
Yes, and so even if I have some pieces that are messed up or kind of bumping up in my strands, usually you can smooth those out, but I usually leave them there because that adds a little bit of that messy style and volume to your braid. I also leave a little bit of hair out in the very front before I secure the braid. That way you still have some style in the front hair for when you drop this hair. So after I have the braid secure, I'll just take some bobby pins that match the hair color. And when you put the bobby pins in to help hide them, I just stick one in each strand and push it back up towards the braid. That way the bobby pin is hidden underneath the braid and you don't see it, rather than having these large bobby pins in front that are gonna poke out of your hair.
So you're not doing any kind of ponytail hold or anything at the end, you're just securing it with
just bobby pins.
Oh, that's cool, okay.
And then releasing this hair so it falls over it. And then you have some dimension underneath your hair, but also adds some volume, and you see a more exposed braid as opposed to stopping it higher up.